Okay, here we go again. This is my overspill collection. Haven't got room for these on the shelf, so I've had to put them in storage boxes. Most of these actually got given to me by various friends who were clearing out their old video collection. So, have a look. Monkey Shines. Wasn't too keen on that one, to be honest with you. By George Romero. Old X-Rental. These are mostly X-Rental tapes. Rawhead Rex, not one of Clive Barker's better adaptations. I think even he's tried to distance himself from this film. Extro 3, Watch the Skies. Not a bad sci-fi movie, although it is heavily ripped off Predator, I hasten to add. Deadly Friend by Wes Craven. Old X-Rental on the Warner Brothers label. The Critters films. Part 1. Second one. Critters 3. Don't you just love that artwork? This one had a very young Leonardo DiCaprio in. And I love the artwork for Critters 4. Critters in space. In space, no one can smell rotten eggs. Wish they'd used that for the DVD release. Yeah. What I used to love about the old UK VHS releases compared to their American counterparts, they're often different. Ghoulies. Ghoulies 2. Ghoulies 3, Ghoulies Go to College. Ghoulies 4, that's a cover you don't see. Two Evil Eyes, George Romero, Dario Argento, loosely based on Edgar Allan Poe. Return of the Living Dead Part 3. Full cut version. They Live Again. This is the UK X-Rental release. Maximum Overdrive. Wes Craven's Mind Ripper. Gotta love that artwork. That film actually started life as Hills of Ice Part 3, but sort of got changed along the way and became a totally different movie. But I believe Lance Henriksen, who starred in that, doesn't actually like that film, because it was one of those films you make to pay your alimony. Anyway, Mutant, also known as Shocking Dark. Old sell-through release. Mutant 2. Also known as Alien Predator. Totally unrelated sequel. Yeah, the first film, Mutant, had the tagline, "Man's deadliest threat will not come from the stars." This one had the imaginative tagline, "Man's deadliest threat has arrived from the stars." So, Class of 1984. This is the really old pre-cert version on a small box. It was cut, I believe, though it's uncut on DVD now. My Bloody Valentine. Same as the US R-rated version, I believe. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and this is by Vipco again. This was only available in Denmark. One of their Danish-only releases, though got this from a video fair. Or should I say, my friend got this from a video fair and then gave it to me years later. Underworld, Clive Barker. Not sure if this one's out on DVD or not. Not to be confused with the Vampire films, the same name, starring Kate Beckinsale. Trick or Treat. This one is really crying out for a decent special edition DVD. It's got Ozzy Osbourne and Gene Simmons in, about a demonic rocker who comes back from the dead to wreak havoc. Very much a product of its day. Hellraiser, old sell-through version. Hellbound Hellraiser 2. Hellraiser 3. Extended version. Ex-rental. Hellraiser 4 Bloodline, not the best of the bunch, but damn sight better than the later ones that came out, which have little or nothing to do with the original lineage. Wes Craven's Shocker. Body Snatchers by Abel Ferrara, who did Driller Killer. This is the 1990s remake, set on an army base. Very good film, very underrated remake. Obviously the 1978 version starring Donald Sutherland is the best of the bunch, but this is still a damn sight better than that god-awful remake Invasion with Nicole Kidman. Okay, moving on. This is my science fiction collection. Mostly Doctor Who. Tomb of the Cybermen. I'm actually in the process of upgrading these to DVD, so I'll probably be getting rid of a lot of these shortly. The Invasion with Patrick Troughton. Double tape collection. Revenge of the Cyberman, Tom Baker. This is your old school Doctor Who's. Earthshock, Peter Davidson. The Chase, starring William Hartnell, the Dalek one. Remembrance of the Daleks with Sylvester McCoy. These were actually should have been available together in a tin. That was rather dear. I managed to pick these two up separately from a video fair, just for £1 each or something. Daleks, the early years. Look at some of the remaining episodes of some of the missing stories. Cybermen, the early years. Again, shows you some of the remaining episodes of some of the earlier stories that no longer exist or whatever. Silver Nemesis, special edition version. This was released to coincide with the series, I think it was 25th anniversary or something. I think Remembrance of the Daleks was as well. I think they followed on for one another anyway. Dalek Invasion of Earth Part 1, William Hartnell, and Part 2. Bear the Daleks, John Pertwee, the Doctor. Frontier in Space, not exactly a Dalek adventure, although they do make an appearance at the end. Death to the Daleks, John Pertwee. A double pack of Sontaran Experiment and Genesis of the Daleks, one of the better Dalek adventures, Tom Baker. Destiny of the Daleks. The girl that played his assistant there, Lalla Ward's now married to Richard Dawkins, the noted scientist, would you believe? A little bit of information for you there. Resurrection of the Daleks, Peter Davison. The Doctors. 30 Years of Time Travel and Beyond. Nice documentary with interviews with most of the surviving doctors of the day. It's out on DVD, but the DVD is absolutely terrible quality. It looks like they ported over a VHS tape or something. Ice Warriors collection, Patrick Troughton adventure. 2 videos, and a couple of the episodes are missing from the BBC archives, but they had them on audio, so you get it as a bonus CD with the audio transcripts. So you can still hear them. Things here. The William Hartnell years, looks back at some of his early adventures, episodes from some of the missing, well, in some of the incomplete adventures. Patrick Troughton years. Again, episodes from some of the incomplete adventures on there. John Pertwee years, just John Pertwee reminiscing about his time on Doctor Who. Had this one given to me by a friend, Star Trek The Trouble with Tribbles. Back to Doctor Who. This is a box set of the King's Demons, which isn't that interesting, and the 5 Doctors, which was I think it was special. It was to commemorate one of the anniversaries or something. This is a special edition version. It's got it's got updated special effects and stuff. So look. Yeah, to celebrate the 20th anniversary in 1983. This is something I had given to me for Christmas once, I believe. Trivial Pursuit Star Trek edition. I never have played the damn thing. Don't know why I'm hanging on to it really. Now here we have a piece of history. Now this is the original UK rental release of Star Wars that came out in the early 80s on 20th Century Fox Video, who later became CBS Fox Video, then Fox Video, and back to 20th Century Fox again. That is, like I said, the original release when it first came out. Later editions it said CBS Fox Video at the top. Empire Strikes Back, original UK rental release from the early 80s. Got these from video shops that were selling off old stock. Return of the Jedi, original UK rental release from the mid to late 80s, I think that came out. And back to the horror. Nightmare on Elm Street again. Again, this was just part of a complete set that I was given. Uncut version on the CBS Fox label. Freddy's Dead. Sorry, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge rather. Original ex-rental artwork. This is a lot nicer than the sell-through artwork, which was, well, I used to have the sell-through copy as well, but I gave it away. It just sort of like had a skull on the front of it, and Freddy's face poking through the eye holes in the skull. It was crap, basically, but this is the original beautiful cinema artwork on it. You don't get on the DVD now. Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, again, for the sell-through version in the small box, it just had a skull on the front with Freddy's face poking through. It looked crap. This was the original ex-rental artwork. Well, rental release artwork, should I say. Nightmare on Elm Street 4, Dream Master. Nightmare 5, Dream Child. Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, or not quite The Final Nightmare. The rental version was at the ending in 3D and came, I'll show you, with a set of 3D glasses. This has only got one left in it. I'm not sure what happened to the other, but yeah. The sell-through releases didn't have 3D. And Wes Craven's New Nightmare. The Blob, original Steve McQueen version. I've got Beware of the Blob somewhere. I don't know what's happened to it though, to be honest. Sure it's here somewhere. Hangar 18. More of a TV movie really. Witchfinder General. This was the restored version, which had extra scenes in. Went in the cinemas. Assault on Precinct 13. I've got a loose tape of House 2 for some reason, I don't know why. Extra 2, Second Encounter. That's the US version. Flesh and Blood, Rutger Hauer. Stephen King's Pet Sematary, that was the original artwork before it was changed. Pin, never seen that film. Maniac Cop 2. 976 Evil. Shopping Mall, just look at that artwork. That beautiful. Shivers, David Cronenberg, old pre-cert release on the Alpha label. Looks like it was from a smaller box that they've put into a bigger box. Jack Frost. US video. Children of the Corn 2. Stephen King's The Dark Half by George Romero. And lastly, Alien 4 and the Making of Alien 4 box set. Okay, that's it. Hope you've enjoyed. More videos coming up soon. Hope you enjoyed this little look from my VHS collection, and stay tuned for more videos.